you've had a great week and a good month of July so far. I'm so sorry that I missed the video last week. Honestly, our house has been a bit chaotic. My in-laws are living with us while their house is under renovations, and I didn't want to say anything about it earlier because it's sort of like an extreme makeover for my mother-in-law. She was away in Germany for a month, and her husband completely renovated the house, gutted it, and so he's been living with us. Then she came back, and so it just was a little chaotic last week, as well as I had the book signing. Here it is, #FMJ. Why? Because that's what I said basically when our first daughter was born, was fuck my job. I'm gonna find something that I can do from home with enough dedication. You know, you'll see in reading the book that you can do it as well. It takes time, like any profession and any career. And, you know, this week also I've been transitioning into Thinkorswim, which is an amazing platform. I never knew all the characteristics that it had available, due to the fact that I've had to transition my account out of the States up to Canada, and there's only certain brokers that will allow it, and TD is one of them. So I'm really excited to learn Thinkorswim. But at the same time, like I said in my blog post, when things are changing and there's a lot of chaos and hecticness in your life, you don't need to rush the trades. So for me, until I understand the software, I'm going to be learning it throughout the day with price action, but I'm not going to just jump in and try to trade until I know how to use the software. It just doesn't make sense. Also this week, starting July 17th, there is an open house at Trade Ideas, who I love for my alerting, especially of low float stocks that are on the move, those ones that really skyrocket. I've got an amazing alert that's set up, and the cool thing is with Trade Ideas is you can share your alerts through their cloud linking system. So definitely check that out. All the information is down below. And you will see through the watch list, I do have my supports and my resistance. And I've had a lot of people also ask me through my photos what SUP and REST means. So support, obviously the bottom that it would need to break if it's going to continue lower, and REST, resistance, that I think it would need to break to continue higher. Now I do have it for both my longs and my shorts because sometimes the momentum will change. So it's good to know those levels that you're looking for to be broken to see if the momentum will continue in that direction. As always, I am not a financial professional. These are just my opinions as far as stocks on my watch list. So let's go ahead and get into the longs for this week. We have DYN with a support of 810 and a resistance of 850. CGI with a support of $3 and a resistance of $3.35. AAOI, which has been going strong, with a support of $83.25 and resistance of $86.40. MDXG with a support of $15.38 and a resistance of $15.60. ACRX with a support of 2.37 and a resistance of 2.60. And ESPR with a support of 48.50 and a resistance of 50. Now ACRX and ESPR were the big movers after hours on Friday, so I would look for continuation going up into Monday for a gap up, especially if there are some shorts that are getting squeezed. For the shorts going into Monday and into this week, I do have CYBR with a support of 42.20 and resistance of 42.80. ATEN with a support of 6.80 and a resistance of 7.03. NVGS, support of 10.09 and a resistance of 10.80. And Aveo, which has had a big run up from $1 up to $3, which is pretty significant for a dollar stock. So that's 300%. So look for that one carefully on the way down. Right now I do have a support of 250 and resistance of 275. We also have Cool, which is a 2 million low float stock. So watch that one. I do think that it is on the downside in my opinion, but if you can get shares to short, great. Look for a support of 23.50 to be broken for the downside, and if it does start squeezing, be careful, 25.50 on the upward side of resistance. Again guys, carpe profit, seize those profits one at a time. Have a great week ahead and trade smart.